We begin this morning with the escalating crisis in the Middle East. This morning, Israeli warplanes bombed several targets in the Hamas-controlled Gaza Strip. Israel called up thousands of reservists for a possible invasion of Gaza. President Obama spoke with Israeli leaders on Friday night, reiterating that Israel has a right to defend itself. He also spoke with Egyptian leaders who are trying to defuse the conflict. Alan Pizzey is in Tel Aviv with the latest. Alan, good morning.
Good morning, Anthony. Well, there's been some vague talk of a ceasefire, but the reality on the ground is quite another story. This morning, Hamas managed to hit the southern Israeli city of Ashdod with 4 rockets, and the retaliation continued unabated. An Israeli airstrike demolished a building in the Jabalia area of Gaza, and there were reports of civilians among the casualties. At least half of the Palestinians killed in the conflict so far have been civilians, including at least 8 children and a pregnant woman. A massive explosion rocked the Gaza City soccer stadium this morning, and speculation was that the target was a rocket launching site. The Israeli bombing campaign expanded into other areas and included the government infrastructure. The cabinet headquarters was flattened. Tunnels used by Hamas and others to smuggle goods and weapons from Egypt were also targeted. They did the same thing in the invasion 4 years ago, but Hamas was back in business in short order. The Tunisian foreign minister arrived amid the chaos to visit a hospital and show solidarity with Hamas. The visit follows one yesterday by Egyptian Prime Minister Hisham Kandil. Egypt says it is willing and working to negotiate a ceasefire. The Islamist government there is allied with Hamas, but is also party to a 1979 peace treaty with Israel. The Israelis insist everything is Hamas's fault.
We are only interested in one thing, not in capturing territory, not in military victory on the battlefield. We want to bring peace and quiet.
Israeli troops and armor continue to mass along the border with Gaza. Roads in the area have been sealed off, and the Israeli cabinet has approved plans to call up as many as 75,000 reservists, setting the stage for a possible ground invasion. Today, the Israeli military deployed a battery of its so-called Iron Dome anti-missile system right here in Tel Aviv. 4 are already operational in the south. The idea is that they detect and intercept missiles in the air, and such is the success rate that 3 more have been rushed into production, Anthony.
Alan Pizzey in Tel Aviv. Thanks, Alan.